And what's up, everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85, live for the 150th episode. And tonight we're just going to have a bunch of people coming on and off. Not sure what all time, just a bunch of different past guests. Got a couple right here that have already joined us, and we'll see who joins us throughout the show. So we got Chadrick here and Carissa. So how you guys doing tonight?
I am doing exceptionally well. My Kickstarter reached the highest backers I've ever had. Granted, it's by one, and someone's probably going to cancel when I wake up. But for the moment, it's the highest backers I've ever had. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I know. It's like in the morning it goes down. Oh, it was a mistake. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I had a creator back me and then tell me, oh, check out mine when you get a chance. Hi, check out mine when you get a chance, which I hadn't. So she canceled her pledge, and I was like, I guess I didn't check it out fast enough. Even though she's like, no obligation. Apparently there was an obligation. So.
If you don't say yes in the next 24 hours.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it went.
Yeah. So how about you, Chadrick? I know Malcolm's been on Tubi, so how's that been doing? Pretty good?
Everything's been going pretty good with it. But I'm working on two other projects right now, and one Lattimore starts filming soon. And then I'm trying to get this other one, this like slasher film, this girl slasher film. I'm writing for the end of the year.
Nice. So, okay. Yeah, I know I had sent a few people your way. I don't know who you've talked to or not, but
I've talked to a couple. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So, yeah. So I've just been keeping busy myself, working, and then this cough is finally starting to clear up. It's been so bad. Echo know how that is. He's had it too.
Steven, I learned, don't bring it up. It will show up if you do.
It's the curse of the mentioning it. Okay. It will
yeah,
not
so
we do not.
I thought it was gone, and then I said, "Yeah." The other day, I was like, "Oh, it's gone." The next thing I know, I started coughing again.
Yeah, I don't want that. No.
That's why I get nervous when I say, "Oh, I'm up 2 backers," because then someone cancels, and I was like, I shouldn't have said anything.
Dang it! No, never speak of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, just wait until March. I'm gonna be doing Cheerleader Elimination, Axe Grinder 7. I saw they announced a part in Bloody Summer Camp that I auditioned for. Unfortunately, I didn't get the role as Tommy, but congratulations. I think his name was, I want to say Austin. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, so maybe another one. So I'm still hoping for OnlyFans and something else. I'm not going to jinx it, but yeah. So.
Yeah, you need a alien clown kill a clown movie. That's what you need to be in.
An alien killer clown. Didn't they already do that? Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
That's what you need.
A sequel.
Hey, they've been trying.
Yeah,
that was me.
I realized I've never seen that movie.
What was that?
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Killer Clowns?
They've been trying.
Nope.
Yeah. They've been trying for years to get a sequel off the ramp for a while, and we get a video game.
Yeah, at least we get a game, maybe. I guess. We all get to be a part of it. Hey, who knows? Maybe they'll do a TV series and I'll audition for that. Who knows?
That was one of the ideas when they were talking about, okay, maybe a sequel, maybe a TV series. Ideas they've thrown around. So
yeah. So I'm hoping, I don't know if anyone saw, they added Melissa Barrera to Spookala from Scream. So I'm hoping to go. That'd be cool to meet her. And then I forget her name. She was the other Ghostface, spoiler alert, in 5, but whatever. Everybody's seen it if you're a Scream fan. So, but
I have not seen the new Scream. I've seen them all, but that one.
Was it the 5th one? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. He just Just don't look who the guest is, so you just know it's the killer. That's all.
Oh, I don't mind spoilers.
Yeah, but the thing, what's sad about that franchise is all that drama is now overshadowing what's ever going to come next.
Yeah.
It's like who's quitting, who's being fired, who's not coming back, who is.
They just need to let it die for a little bit and just let it, give it a couple years and whatever. I mean, do like how, how they brought back Halloween and stuff. Just they did have it was a rumor that they might go like a new Nightmare route where they play fictional versions of themselves, but who knows? But I mean, that could be a possibility. But what do you think, Chadwick? Are you a fan of the Scream movies?
Oh, I love the first one.
Yeah, yeah. First one.
Honestly, I didn't like it. I didn't really like part 2, but I mean, throughout it, I enjoy it. Like watching the 1000th, Leatherface movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, but I don't think that over the years I've been near as a big of a fan as I was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like it.
It was really funny. I was one of the new Are You Afraid of the Darks, the Ghost Island. There was an episode where a couple of teens were working at the hotel, and the kid goes, "Hey, I got a ticket for this new movie, Scream. It stars Drew Barrymore." Oh, that's funny.
I remember that whole thing, how they were trying to.
Someone else here.
people.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Aaron.
Honey. Hey.
So, yeah, I've got a couple people here. I don't know who's going to be coming in throughout the night, but
Well, congratulations on 150 shows.
Thank you. Oh, I guess
You're welcome.
Wi-Fi issues. He looks like he just got shut off there. So,
Oh,
he'll be back. Hopefully.
I'll be back.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I said he'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, he was warning me earlier that he's like, hopefully it'll be all right. It's had some issues. So it was like earlier in the week, I had, last week I had, was it 2 days in a row or he came back the next night? Dave Kerr, who's doing Bloody Summer Camp 2. He had Wi-Fi issues and had to come back the next day. We did only like maybe 30 minutes of a show, and then he came back the next day because he had Wi-Fi. So it was like, it's always.
Oh, my word.
But yeah, it's been a while since you've been on episode 8 or 9, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Talking about Demon Squad before all of the MST3K and Kickstarter and sequel weirdness. So
so now you got going to be doing Demon Squad 2. So yeah.
Yeah. In fact, when I leave here, I'm gonna go back and look at some audition tapes. So we're right in the middle of casting.
Yeah. I still got to get my side whenever I get a chance.
It's on its way.
I figured that. I figured you were busy and getting through it, so I wasn't, going to bug you about it. But
we have been really lucky to have a really great turnout. So we're a little behind, but we're getting there.
No worries. I know you got me. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's like an interesting character. What was it? Lon, I think his name was, like a wannabe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
should be fun.
So. All right. Well, good luck with that and everything. So, what else has been going on? Anything else, or just working on that?
Just working on that. That's enough. That's enough right now.
Yeah. We were talking before you came. I don't know how long you were on. I saw that you were at the bottom. We were talking about Scream a little bit because Melissa Barrera is going to be in Tampa for Spookala. Oh, and I think I see a box down there. I think it might be Echo. Maybe is back or someone else. I don't know. Let me see. Yep, Echo's back. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Hopefully. Yes. Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear us? Oh, did he? I think he froze. No, maybe moved. No. I don't know if he can hear us or not.
Hi.
Not frozen.
No, I see him moving. I don't know if he can hear us.
Yeah, he's moving.
I don't know if he can hear us, though, maybe. I don't know. Well, hopefully that'll work out. So, unless he had it muted and didn't know I brought him up. Oh, nope.
Aw. That's the worst when the Wi-Fi doesn't work.
Ah. Oh well, I guess we'll just continue until he gets back and hope for the best. Anyway, what were we saying though? Yeah, you were working on that, or I was saying we were talking about Scream and stuff. So the possibility of Scream 7 and all that. So, but who knows? We'll see. But were you? Did you hear any of that when you were in the box? I don't know how long you were on before I.
Oh no, I didn't. I just got here.
So, okay, it was perfect timing then. Okay, but yeah, so that's about what's been going on. Yeah, I can't believe it's the 150th show. It seems like it's been 3 years now. So yeah,
Wow,
that's awesome.
So yeah, I don't know who else will be popping in. I know a few others said they'll be in around 8:30. Might stop by, say hello. So we'll just see. I don't really want to say who. People who are watching, a little surprise. So, but hopefully some good people. But well, I mean, everybody's good people. What am I saying? yeah, just the good show people. I don't know. There's a few people I might not want to show up. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I really just wanted to pop by and say congratulations because that is a huge accomplishment. That's awesome. And I'm gonna pop out and go do this, but
okay, yeah.
But y'all have a wonderful show.
All right, appreciate it. I guess maybe Echo will be in the chat because it's not working. But take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So, well, that sucks. Sorry, Echo. I don't know if you want to try again or what's going on, or if you're going to be in the chat. Wow, 150th show and then the Wi-Fi goes out. That's
pretty mean.
Gosh.
So, Carissa.
Huh?
I just called you. What do you do?
Me? I'm the creator and writer of Worthy Chaos Redemption series. I started about a year ago, and my issue 8 Kickstarter is live now.
Okay. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, Stephen.
Sorry
I didn't say it when I first got in here, but
oh, no worries. It's all good. Appreciate it.
This is awesome, though.
So yeah, and a lot more to come. So we'll do it again on the 200th, the 250th, whatever. Oh, actually, we got someone popping in. Oh, with Michael Bailey Smith. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. 150th show. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what's been new with you? Anything?
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Getting ready for a wedding, so getting that going. That's happening April 28th here in Arkansas, which is nice. That's where I moved to, and just finished up a rewrite on a script that just got optioned, so that's going into production at the end of this year. So some good stuff. Yeah.
Good. We'll definitely keep an eye out on that. So. Yep, same here. Just the show, of course. Let's see. Oh, it's clobbered. Oh, hey. Welcome. Cheetah's here. Patrick is here, which I'm sure all you know. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, I've been doing some movies lately myself and got some more plans. So I've finally got into the business here. So I'm hoping to keep that up. So it's been going good here, too. Let's see. Oh, we got Man's here. She's saying hello. Awesome panel. Yep. And more to come. We'll see who else comes in. Yeah, definitely an all-star panel.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a while, but I need to get up super early. So
oh yeah, no problem. I mean, as long as you want to stay, because like I said, there'll be people popping in and out, so you're all good. It doesn't matter whenever.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. It's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, Echo is saying he's in the chat. He's having net issues, unfortunately. So, man, that's a shame. 150th show and the Wi-Fi goes. Gosh, that's crazy. But so I guess I'll just be co-hosting in the chat there. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. So now you say you're getting married, or is it someone else?
No, I'm getting married. Yeah.
Oh, you're getting okay. You are. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations! I was just like, you were just like, I got a wedding. I was like, to go to, or
I know I'm getting married. It's my second time around, so we're doing it up pretty good. So it'll be awesome.
All right. Let's see who else is here. Yep, 150 episode. Woohoo! Party time. So, yeah, I wish I had some codes to give away, but not right now. I'll have to maybe find some extra movies later or something. But I'll do the 151st episode giveaway. How's that, everybody? That'll work. Besides the wedding and the stuff you're working on, what else you been doing in your spare time, Michael?
Well, I mainly just writing, doing tons of writing. That's what I've been doing, which is great. So yeah, it's been good. And then my fiance has a company that she's getting off the ground, so we're working on that. It's really a great product she has. I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever had put clothes in the wash and they shrink? Right.
It's been a while, but it's happened. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my fiance's product can return it back to the original length and more. So
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. So
That is cool.
There's nothing else on the market like it, and it's pretty unique. And yeah, it'll be interesting. So we're going to launch on ecom first, and I have this adage or saying is that I'd rather wait to get it right than rush it to get it wrong. So we're just making sure we're taking our time and making sure we're getting all the pieces together. Same thing when you're writing, right? So
yeah,
you can place a crappy draft and throw it out there and get it crushed, or you can take your time and write it,
Yeah. Well, plus, once it's back to its normal size and you're wearing it, don't want to be out in public and have it shrink again on you. That one.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
But that's interesting though. So I never, yeah. So I guess once that's out, is there any like to show videos on YouTube or any website?
We'll be doing all those things. So videos and all that stuff. I have some influencers already that want to, jump in and help with that. So it'll be good. Yeah. Good stuff. It's called Inseam Saver.
Inseam Saver. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing what stuff can be invented here, there, now, or whatever. Yeah. I never thought of that. That's interesting. So even maybe sometime, if she wants to come on for a short show or something and show that off, welcome to. So
she would love it. Yeah, that'd be great. I think it's pretty remarkable. I have I think I have some packaging somewhere. Hold on, let me find it. Here, pull this out. So we just got done. We just had packaging done a while ago. So show that to you. You'll be one of the first people to see this.
I was gonna say a new invention on House of Horrors, people. All right, see, you never know what's gonna happen here on this show.
So here's the packaging. I'll show it to you. So
okay,
I love that.
And then it says here, Inseam Saver can restore, maintain, add length. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's good. I'm not going to open it up to show you, but
no, you're fine. But yeah,
we'll wait for that.
We'll save that for another time. But yeah, definitely. Wow,
good stuff.
Nice. Let's see. How about you, Chadrick? What have you been doing in your spare time besides working? Anything?
Well, been writing a lot. Got a lot of stuff going on, which I told you about.
Yeah.
And so I've been thinking, and I'm coming up with these ideas and where I want to go with the new feature. So that's basically what I've been doing. I got this little book from my stepdaughter gave me for Christmas, and if you can see it, there's movie ideas on it. Okay. And I actually do write in it. So it's like a journal type thing. But I wrote a whole scene out in it at one point.
Well, hey, that's
so what kind of movies do you write? What's the genre?
It's more like honestly, it's based around mental health. I had a terrible first movie called Barnes Funeral Home, which was a short film.
Mhm.
And I tried to do everything. I was new to the business. I didn't know anything about it. So I'm trying to go film this little movie, you know. Well, that movie's about personality disorder. And then I have a movie on streaming now. It's on Tubi and Amazon and a couple other places. It's called Malcolm. And he's a schizophrenic serial killer.
Mm.
So the new one I'm writing is about a girl from the military that has PTSD, and it's going to be a slasher movie.
Mm. It's funny because the ones that I write have no horror in them in whatsoever. I've written 10 screenplays, and I had a couple options that this finally one's going to go into production. And that one's kind of it's about a kid who grows up being picked on and beat up, and he uses football to kind of get back and earn respect, and then that leads him into a dark path. And yeah, so that's that. And some of it's based on my personal life. So because I played college football, and I was picked on and beat up, and I used that to gain respect, and lived in the gym and put on a lot of muscles and all those things like that. That was my way. But anyway, but I've written other ones, like one's a space adventure movie, and it's really cool. I have another one that's based in Mexico. So mine are all like action adventure. I love Indiana Jones type movies. I like going from point A to point B very fast and telling a great story along the way, and then plus have some meaning in it. I have one I've written. There's a bug on my screen. One I've written was is Antichrist movie, which is pretty cool. So, and it kind of ties in like today's technology, with everything, social media. Everybody has phones. Everything, all the products are connected and things like that, and it kind of lends itself to people doing bad things. So yeah. So
I still haven't seen it yet. The new Indiana Jones. Have you seen it yet? I've heard mixed reviews about it. Like some people are like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Seen it yet.
So I'll probably see it eventually. But I watch so much stuff. I watch shows that that I keep up with, and then movies for my guests, and all of that. So
yeah,
it's just hard to keep up with everything. I mean, if I were to watch everything that but you know how it is.
Yeah. There's a movie I did a few years ago. It's called Bloodshot. It's about a vampire that works for the CIA, and he kills terrorists. It's pretty cool. I just recently found. I can find it. Someone did a really cool poster for it. Shoot, I can't find it. It's on my phone. I was going to show you. I don't think I'm going to find it. But it's pretty cool. Man, I can't find it. Anyway, it's really cool. Shoot, where did it go?
While you're looking, Pat's got a question for me. Do you have any 10 favorite memories from your first 150 episodes? Wow, so many. Well, it was always great having Michael Bailey Smith on, that's for sure. gotta add him on there. Chadwick, Chris, this show, there we go. Well, let's see, up to the 150th. Everybody comes on. Gosh, so many. Andre Gower, Tommy McLaughlin, David Howard Thornton. Let's see, who else? Jenna from, of course, Terrifier. Any of the Terrifier group, they were great. Casey, Rob, and Rebecca are always fun, and of course, all my Polonia pals. Yeah, so many.
Can I share my a shot? Can I do that?
Sure, go for it.
Let me see if I can do that. I'll show you the present. The screen. That's a pretty cool. Do you see that?
It's gonna pop up in a second. Hold on. I just gotta approve it here, of course, and I'll add it on there. Yep.
So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I don't know what language that is. It looks. I don't know what. It looks.
I think it's Japanese, probably, or Chinese. One of the two.
One of those two. Anyway, but yeah, so that's me, the vampire, and then yeah, so it's pretty cool. Anyway,
Yes.
that's did I stop presenting? I think
Yeah,
so.
you clicked it off.
Okay, good. So that was pretty cool. Someone sent that to me. It was good.
So, yeah, I've had a bunch of people on the show, and it's not over. More to come, people. So, people who are in the chat, you have any favorite guests that have been on? Since he asked me, why not everybody else? Favorite memories there?
I would say the Terrifiers.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably have him on again eventually. David's been pretty busy, so, and I know, what's the movie? Stream is going to be coming out soon. That's he's in that. A bunch of people. Danielle Harris. Oh gosh, from Reanimator. Oh my god, I can't think of his name right now. That's horrible. Who is it? The Reanimator, the main guy. And he's also in Frighteners. Oh my gosh. That's so bad of me. And I know Cheetah's going to tell me in just a minute. Or I'm surprised Steven isn't here tonight. He's the go-to person whenever we have questions or movie knowledge. But what else is coming out? So what's a movie that you guys are looking forward to coming out this year? Anything?
I can't think of one in particular this year, but somebody told me about this movie called Rotten Tail, and now I got to look that up.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs. There we go. I knew he was going to tell me.
You should go find a movie called Monster Man if you haven't seen it already.
I actually I gotta watch it, but I picked up at I found it on DVD, so I'm but it's in storage right now. I hadn't moved, so all my movies aren't back here yet.
Yeah,
but
it's a great movie. A director by name, and Michael Davis directed it. He went on to being shot some other good movies, but yeah, that's a pretty good movie. It's cool. It's kind of like the 70s feel. I play a character named Fuckface, and I drive a monster truck and run people over, and it's pretty cool. So, let me show you this other shot. I found this other shot. Let me show this to you. This is from Hills of Ice 2, and it's crazy. So let me see if I can do this one.
All right. Welcome, Heroic Waffles. Thank you for the congratulations. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's see. I see the box here. So there we go. There we go.
Is that crazy? That's the opening of Hills of Ice 2.
Yeah, I remember that.
So this actress here is from France. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a great shot, though. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, I just found that. I thought that was pretty cool.
But yeah, that's awesome. Any shots you want to show us, of course, you're welcome. Yeah, that's some cool stuff you got there. Let's see. Echo said he enjoyed talking to Polonia, a very awesome and insightful person. Yep, definitely fun. Yeah, I got to try to get some more directors eventually, talk to some. Well, I've had some. I mean, Dave Kerr, who was on a couple weeks ago, directors. So, yeah, it's always fun to learn stuff from their point of view as well as the actors. So, what comic books did you get, Carissa? Like you said, someone came in.
So I had to order issues 8 through 10 and all the variants because they upped their price a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like So I had to order more this time. Usually I order them after the campaign, but I can't do that anymore because it went from because mine are large, they're like 32 pages, glossy, and to get them expedited it was $6.50 an issue. So I had to order them ahead of time, and to make them only like $4.50 an issue. But I don't know what happened to my most popular cover, but they're gonna have to redo it because you could see the words on the next page. So I don't know what happened. It's very frustrating because my campaign ends on Friday and I usually ship the next day. So I'm kind of annoyed. I'm gonna tell them they have to send it, overnight or something, because I don't like to make people wait for it. So
Right. For everybody, any conventions planned, whether as a guest or just stopping by?
I'm going to Atlanta to see the cast of The Walking Dead, and I will be having a table in Nashville Con in June 1st and 2nd, which is my favorite con to table at. So,
All right.
I have three. I'm doing 3 shows so far this year. I'm doing TerraCon in Boston, and then I'm doing something in Minneapolis. I forgot the name. And there's one in San Antonio. I forgot the names of them. I just know one's in San Antonio and then one's in Minneapolis. So another one's in Boston.
Nice.
I was supposed to go to the one in Boston, TerraCon, last year, but my older son, was playing college football and he was playing against Notre Dame, and so I had to go see that game. I just no way I was going to miss that. So that's a once in a lifetime experience. So anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Chadrick?
No, I don't have anything going on like that. But to answer Echo's question, no, probably not.
Okay. Yeah, that came up there. I just saw that when you saw that too. So, yeah. Like I said, I want to go to Spookala. We'll see. Hopefully, the movies that I've done will be out, and I'm thinking of getting a table maybe at Spooky Empire in October. I'm going to try to do that. So, get for first time have a vendor's table. So, we'll see how that works out. And then who knows? I don't know. It's like if I could, I wish I could go to every single one, but of course, that's not going to happen. So let's see what's going on here. That's why they're talking about some movies in the chat and Monster NATO versus Cat NATO. That'd be interesting. But speaking of NATOs, Tuesday they're redoing, was it the 20th anniversary of Sharknado, and they're kind of doing it like a Star Wars thing where they got more effects added in, new scenes, stuff like that. So for anyone who likes Sharknado and wants to see new scenes added in and new effects, there you go. Tuesday, you'll be able to pick up your copy.
I cannot believe it's that old already.
So, yeah, I think it said it was 20, or was it 10? No, was it 10 or 20? It's either, no, it has to be 20 because it hasn't been 10 years because the stuff, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been out that long.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I have a fire alarm doing that beepy thing in my.
No, it's not you.
It's actually mine. Yeah. I got to get batteries tomorrow.
Because I'm thinking it's mine. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I didn't realize it was that loud. We were talking like before you came on. Okay. I was like, you can hear that? I'm like, great.
I'm thinking it's mine because I'm like, oh my god, it's right behind me somewhere. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh gosh, I guess everyone can hear that. Yes, I need batteries, people. That's me.
Okay.
Oh gosh, yeah.
All right.
I thought it was a bird. I was like, it's either a bird or a battery.
It's my new pet bird, and it won't shut up.
Oh, my friend has a bird that does that noise. It's so obnoxious.
It almost sounds like a tweet a little.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure.
It's a tweet alarm. Yeah, that was funny today. I was at work, and the guy goes, I know it's not your department, but where's the bird seed? And I was like, pet aisle or free bird? And we're like, free birds. I was joking around, and he's like, yeah, the wild birds. And I'm like, yeah, over at the garden area.
So are you guys watching football tomorrow? No, you don't watch football?
I'm actually the odd one in my family who doesn't watch football. All my cousins and uncles and everybody does, but...
All right. Well, then we have nothing to talk about then.
I mean, you're free to talk about it. I know a couple people in the chat probably watch it too. So, but yeah, who you rooting for? I mean, you're free to talk about whatever. It's all good.
Well, I'm from the Detroit. I mean, I went to school in Detroit area, college wise, so kind of rooting for the Lions against the 49ers, and then
before you said that, Gina goes go Lions. So.
Yeah, and then Ravens against the Chiefs. I like Patrick Mahomes. He's a great quarterback, and so kind of want them, but it's gonna be tough because Ravens are good this year. So we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck with them. I'll tell you what, it's like for me, I'm for the team who wins.
Man, that smoke alarm sounds like it's right behind me. I'm just telling you right now.
Wow, that's loud. The computer's picking up good then if it sounds like it's behind you.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could like hit it with something that'll just like push the button in and shut it up at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, I'm going to head out in just a minute.
Yeah, no problem. So.
But I did want to come and talk, see you guys.
So yeah, appreciate you stopping by, and we'll definitely keep in touch and check out what you got coming out and all that, and so.
All right, well I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me. 150th episode, that is awesome, like beyond.
Yep.
So
and
thank
you got
for
to be a part
me.
of it. And you got to hear the special invention, the first one there. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So.
That's true.
So for people who are missing it, oh well, but I'm sure. Yeah. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
See you.
Bye.
My alarm is haunted. Yes. It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, you'd have to take the battery out, I think.
Yeah. No, I don't have a chair right now to do that. I wasn't even thinking of doing that before the show. I'm like, nah, I don't think the computer will pick it up. Yeah, I was wrong. I was like just promoting the show for tonight after I ate dinner and sending out messages. And then I took a power nap and I'm just like, yeah.
I was mostly writing today.
So.
What were you writing?
I was writing book 3 of series 3, so it was approximately issue 127, something like that. Yeah. So I worked on my scripts most of the week, but I haven't written in a few weeks. So I wrote. I got about 2,000 words in before I had to go through these comics and deal with that. But yeah. So I think I was mostly writing in this chapter. They're in an undersea city battling the Kraken. So. And Anubis came and helped fight. So
that's cool.
Echo said Sharknado, the movie, did not age well, but I watched the 20th anniversary, just the first one. Other ones, yeah.
What? Those movies are awesome.
Let's see. Oh, we got someone else popping up here. We got Greta. Hello.
Congratulations on 120 episodes.
150.
150, yes.
30 off, but that's okay.
I thought I said 150.
Oh, I thought I heard you say 20. It's all good, whatever. We know I did 120th episode, so thank you. I'll have to see who that was. But
we could do a playback to find out exactly who said 150 or 120.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was 150, and I thought I said 150.
Unless I'm hearing things because of the haunted alarm, so I don't know. But
yeah, that could be it.
So, yep. Let's see. We were talking some Scream earlier, and Michael was talking about how his fiance got this really cool invention coming out that clothes shrink and bring them up. So he'll be like unveiling that later. So
yeah, that's good.
So some interesting stuff going on. I don't know if you met Carissa or not. She does the Worthy Chaos comics, and Chadwick was here. Echo's in the chat. Unfortunately, he's having Wi-Fi issues. So.
Oh, hi, Echo.
And let's see. Might have. I don't know. He was saying that he might have hosted the 120th episode. Well, if I was at a convention, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to go back because I know you helped out a couple of times. So, but yeah, I was talking to you earlier, Greta. People who don't know, Wild Eye is having a sale in one of the movies. Saurians 2 came out finally, so congratulations on that. So
thank you.
I have to check it out soon. So I think like about 10 different movies. Let's see, I should have had it out to show some people. I got my box that I had ordered here. Let's see. Oh, first one here. I don't know how the reflection is, but maybe people can sort of see it. Well, maybe not, but let's see. Okay, they're just talking to each other in the chat right now. There, I was just seeing what people were saying. Oh, Patrick did say hello to you, Greta. So.
Oh, hello.
So I know this is the most recent one. Anything else coming up, or you've just been working your normal 9 to 5, or what's that?
Mostly working my normal 9 to 5. I did recently work on 2 Colonia movies, but I guess we have to kind of keep hush hush about that for now. So I guess I can't say anything.
Okay, yeah, I know how that is. So
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully maybe to hear back something soon. Who knows? I'm ready to do another one. That's always fun working with them there. So hopefully, I think I know the stocking is supposedly going to be a Wild Eye. So I don't know when it's going to be coming out. Whenever they do that, but you know how it is. It could be 6 months, 4 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Who knows? So,
I love
Was
how
that one of the ones?
what was that?
Cheetah is getting on my good side.
Let's see. Hobbs.
Was the stocking one of the ones that premiered at
What about that?
was it Albany?
The one in New York? That's the one I went to
Oh,
in the
okay.
theater. Yeah.
Check the comment above that. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Let's
I
see.
needed that. It was a tough week. I got snowed in for 12 days. I couldn't leave.
All right. And thank you, Hobbs, for joining us, and many more to come.
Hey, Mr. Steven, I'm going to jump.
All right.
Yeah, it was nice. Thanks for having me and inviting me, and congrats on your show, man. It's awesome. 150 episodes, right?
Yeah, appreciate it. And thanks for sharing the stuff that you did. Talking to you, and I'm sure we'll see it again in the future sometime. So take care, and congratulations again, and enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. See you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, and you're welcome, Carissa. So yeah, as we were saying before we went off there, yeah, the stocking, that was the one I went to see in New York. So it turned out pretty good. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again and the release and everything. So, and for everybody to check it out. So look nice. So, yep. And then I'm sure everybody else already heard, but yeah, I'm going to be doing Cheerleader Elimination, Axe Grinder 7. Oh, it looks like Echo's video might be working. Let's see. Maybe.
You can do it.
I added him on, but I don't see the picture loading up. Oh. What horrible time for a Wi-Fi to go out. Gosh.
Please, please be nice. Please be nice. Internet gods. Please be nice. Please be nice.
Please be nice. Yeah, there we go.
We can't hear you.
Oh, maybe.
Spoke too soon.
Oh, kind of like it's like, no, it worked and then it didn't. See, he was right earlier about saying stuff. If we say it, then it happens. Yeah. What else? I know. Also, the Indiegogo. I know you can't talk about the other movies right now, but I actually just got the other day. I guess for the next week or so, it's still available. The movie Teddy Scare through the Indiegogo is available. So I'll be getting that too. That looks pretty funny. I know Tim is in it, and I forget who else.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember seeing Tim promote that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's the main one in that. Oh,
Nice.
Patrick said Echo got eaten by a Sharknado.
You look so happy though.
He's like, hey, because he thought it was. It's kind of depressing. He thought it was working. Yay!
I know.
And then it freezes on the smile.
Echo.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
fun.
Bye, Echo.
And I didn't remove it that time either. It just went off by itself. So, but yeah. Anyway, what else is going on? Let's see. We were talking about conventions. Anything fun going on, or doing anything in your spare time?
Not really this time of year. You know, the weather's kind of unpredictable and miserable. And as
Yeah.
far as conventions, I know some of my friends are going to Monster Bash in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Probably won't go to that, but I know my friends, I think they're sharing a table, selling some of their DVDs.
Mm-hmm. I forget which convention it is. We don't have to get too much into it, but I know what is it? Is it Monster Party? Gosh, I can't remember. But even though you know, he wasn't charged for anything, but they're having Kevin Spacey as a guest, and a lot of people are like iffy about that, and have spoke about that, and they've been blocked from their Facebook page because of their comments, and so who knows how that'll go. So with that convention, so just I guess they should have been more careful of who they picked. I mean, whether you know the whole situation or not, whatever, but still, that's kind of you know, I don't know. Mad Monster Party, I think it was that invited him. So.
Yeah, and I think I already bought tickets for a sci-fi horror convention somewhere in New York. It used to coincide with the state fair, so usually I would stay there, for the night and then go to the state fair. But I think they're spreading it out. But that's another convention I'm going to, but not tabling or anything. Just to check.
It's fun to go to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping. Let's see. Here's a question real quick. Let's see. Podcast that you appeared on. Okay, what has been, I guess it's for both of you, what has been your favorite podcast that you have appeared on for each of you?
Well, obviously this one.
I was going to say, obviously.
I was going to say, gee, you just want to make them say this one, apparently.
Yeah.
They can't be
horrors.
I did 145 last year, not counting just spontaneously being on a show. So I probably did over 150 something last year, which was my first year in comics. So probably won't be as many this time, but like this campaign, usually I do 30 to 40. I think this time I only did like 25 because I'm running out of podcasts to be on. But I've been on a lot, but this was my highest campaign so far. Also, I have when you said new things, it's my first commercially released plushie, and it's Anubis, and he turned out really, really well. I have a lot of monsters, but he's the first commercially released one. I also have my new ones for this campaign is my plushie zombie mental patients that has the working straitjackets, and you can get the your birthday or anyone that drives you crazy's birthday on the back embroidered. And then I have my giant salamander monsters from this issue that released. So, but this is my first commercial release one, and I love him. And I had to buy 100 of them. So, fortunately, people like it so far because I bought 100 of them. So,
those are cute. I love plushies.
Me too. I have a whole army of them. I have my Hellhound. From my story, Croc. Yeah, that's awesome.
And I have Mecha Godzilla. I got these as a birthday present. My friend knows I like Godzilla.
Nice. I love it. I love plushies. I have a ton of plushies. And this one's not released yet because it doesn't come out till issue 10, but this is my chameleon vampire bat Chatty, who I absolutely love. He's got his fangs and everything. And he actually became a main character following her around, which I really liked. But yeah, I have plushies, new plushies for every book, and mostly every issue, pretty much, because I just love an excuse to make plushies. So I'm excited.
That's cool, the Egyptian one, because I have one of a Bast. I don't know, the lighting's kind of.
Oh, I'm getting her made next because she comes out in issue 13. So I want to get one made of her. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't have a plushie of her yet, but she's in it, and yeah, I can't wait to get it done. It starts being drawn. We're really far ahead getting drawn. My artist can finish inking a whole issue in a month. So we released 8 this month, but he's about to draw 13. So we're a little bit further ahead, which I love. My wallet, not so much, but I do love getting issues and pages and stuff. So it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the Squishmallows. Yeah, I've seen those, and I'm kind of surprised I don't have any of those yet. But I love like the Plague Bearer, and like I've seen like the little Cthulhu and the Baphomet, and
I love Cthulhu. I actually have to get going because my husband's waiting for me. But I wanted to come on and say, happy 150th and all that stuff. So it's nice meeting you, Greta, and nice seeing you again.
Nice meeting you.
Chat. Thanks for everything. Bye, guys.
Bye.
night.
So, and then there was 2.
Then there was 2. Yes.
I guess you're my co-host since there's no video there.
Is that go still in the chat?
I believe he's still in the chat. Yeah, he said, let's see, what's this here? He was saying that he was going to watch 2 movies, review and edit them, be on the stream and watch a wrestling PLE. I'm not sure what that is there.
Yeah. Grr. Okay.
Let's see. Is Tim coming? I don't know. I put the link to it. I don't know if he's busy and didn't get the message, or because he's always willing to come on. He's like let's see, the record holder. I don't even know how many times he's been on here. So we shall find out who's coming. I don't know. We'll see. So I know there was a few other people that said they may. So, I mean, they didn't say for sure if they could or not, but they said they tried to stop by. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to say in case they don't, but it's a mystery show for all the viewers. Who's going to show up? I don't know.
We can put pressure on Tim. Like, Tim, what's the matter, buddy?
We'll have to talk to him later and be like, dude, you didn't check your messages. Your record, you lost it. Let's see. Echo said he's flipping his net off and using colorful words. I am not happy camper.
Oh.
That really does suck. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. The memorial video. I've done so much other stuff like getting pictures and stuff. Yeah. I think didn't you send me a couple or something? I thought it might be in my messages way up there.
Oh yeah, with behind the scenes. Although Mark told me, I don't think the car died. I think he sold it. So
yeah, he sold it. Yeah,
rebuilt it. So it is out there in the wild. It is still out there roaming free. It's just not quite an RIP or anything.
Yeah, it's just not in the Polonia verse anymore.
Oh, but the one thing that did die, the barn collapsed like completely. The barn is no more.
When did that happen?
Sometime over the fall, because we were there filming in September, and then at the end of December when we went to film, it was already gone by then. So at some point in that 3-month period, it completely collapsed. So you could do a memorial thing for the barn.
Not the barn.
It's a tragedy. It just completely decimated. We looked out the window, we walked by all the debris. It completely collapsed during some windstorm. So the barn, the Polonia barn, is no more.
Ooh. I think that barn is where we did a party scene in the stalking, I think, if that's the correct barn, unless that was somewhere else. Because isn't there which property was it on?
It's Ken's father's. He's kind of turns that property into a B&B. It's the barn is behind the house.
Oh, that barn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I had stayed on that property when we did the stalking. That's a nice place up there. So.
Oh yeah, the house part. Yeah, the house is nice.
So I think that was the Splatter Farm barn. I think that's what he's asking. Maybe, probably. I mean, if that's the barn, I'm sure it might be.
Some of the scenes might have been I think those scenes where they actually stayed. I don't believe because even before it collapsed, it still wasn't it wasn't legit shelter. It wasn't there wasn't actual rooms or anything. But but I know it's pretty much been in almost all of his films.
Yeah, all that same. Well, everything's been in that same area, so I mean, I don't think there's not one place that hasn't been in every movie in one way or another. So, yeah, the Echo said rest in peace, Barn. Yeah, that sucks. Not even living in the wild anymore, completely. Oh, well. Let's see. Mark needs a barn raising like the Amish do. Yep, we could all do that. And we can play Amish Paradise while we're putting it up. Weird Al.
Well, it's funny. So many of his movies, there's like camping and hiking scenes, and most of us were like city people, so like none of us know how to like actually build a tent or like build a campfire or anything. None of us have like those kind of like camping skills.
Right.
Because so many of his movies, the plots are like we're out in the middle of camping, and none of us have any like any survival skills.
Let's see. He said the barn was in Bigfoot vs. Zombies.
I was in that too.
Yep, and I actually finally picked that up too after all this time. Let's see, Crazy Fat Ethel. Oh, yeah,
That was my first Polonia movie.
It's like I think this is like one of the best covers right here that Wild Eye's done. So, yeah, I picked up Bigfoot vs. Zombies, Conjuring Bubba, the Dead Girl in Apartment 3, one of the Ron Extremes, The Death of the Ten Commandments. It's number 72. This is a newer one. I don't even think it's. Oh, I thought I heard it loose for a second. I was going to be like, don't even do that to me. No. It's called the Evil, or not the, just Evil Building. So I figured I'd check that one out. And this one I haven't seen yet, and I don't think it's on Tubi either. Or maybe at one point it was, who knows. Beast Beneath. I know this is on Tubi, House of Clowns, but I like my physical copy, of course. Ghost of Amityville. Yeah, it's a ghost, all right. Can't even see it. Yeah, it's the clown there. Crazy Fat Ethel. There we go. Maybe if I do it from that angle. All right. Yeah, with my background, it's kind of hard to horror movie workout. There we go. And then, of course,
Is that kind of like Murder Size?
well, this one, it's let's see, it's a spoof of the 1980s workout tapes. Indie screamed queen Jenny Caroline demonstrates what it takes to stay in shape and fight off the bad guys in her movies to a group of young horror actresses having a slumber party. However, a real-life maniac is stalking the group, and they will have to show off their aerobics moves in order to get out alive. So, yeah. So it's another 80s one. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this. It's written and directed by Dustin Ferguson. Wow. Okay. It's a Wild Eye, whatever. We shall not speak of the DF. But yeah. Well, the thing is, like,
Have you seen Ron's movies, It Kills and Night of Something Strange?
yeah, I've seen Night of Something Strange. Was that the one in the beginning had sex with the dead body and there was like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that. That's actually, I think, was in Horror Pack. I forget what number, special limited edition, but it was in Horror Pack. Let's see. There's a comment there talking about the cover. He bought it because of the cover.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Echo said The Dead Girl in Apartment 3 is a good one. Him and Hobbs watched it and reviewed it. Like I said, he bought a Dustin Ferguson movie. I know. What's wrong with me? It's probably just going to be how long is it? Let's see. Because they're like real short, long. Oh, wow. It says 46 minutes. So it's probably going to be about 30 minutes of a movie, a short. Uh, yeah, I'm glad you think that's funny. Oh well, I think that was one of the cheaper ones. So, like, he does like a lot of like long, drawn out scenes, and um, what was it? The Demonoids from Hell. I don't know if you saw that one yet.
No, because I'm kind of embarrassed to say I'm not familiar at all with him. So I was like, so I'm not getting the.
You're not missing much.
Okay.
It was funny when I was up there for the stalking and was hanging out with Mark and Jeff and all them, and I forget what came up, but I was joking around. And I go to Mark, I go, compared to Ferguson, you're Spielberg. He thought that was funny. He's like, I'm gonna make that a shirt compared to Desperate Sam Spielberg. Yeah, apparently I'll never have him on my show. I'm sure stuff's gotten around, but well, no. I mean, he could be a good enough guy, but when it comes to movies, but I even started to like Demonoids from Hell. Like, it was good, and I'm like, oh, I'm surprised. I actually like this. And then he went into that point where there was like long, pointless stuff, and I'm like, oh, ruined it at the end. Gosh, I was like so close to having a movie that I liked. He did do Ebola Rex. I like that one. That was probably the best one there. Oh, that's funny. Gee, because Echo is the president of the Ferguson fan club. Let's see what else is there.
Well, it sounds like the titles are on Tubi. I could probably find some of his work on there, right?
Just type in Dustin Ferguson, and of course, just like when you type in Mark Polonia, how 50 billion things come up, all of Ferguson's come up. So let's see which ones. I can't remember what else did he do, Patrick? That we were making fun of. I have to look that up here. There's some weird titles. I think what was the one that he did? Not Blood Claws. Did he do the Cocaine Cougar or whatever? I think. Let's see, Dustin Ferguson. And Echo said Pat is the president of the SJP. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. Oh, maybe one day if we work together. Patrick said, "Have Greta sign your Bigfoot for zombies."
Yeah, sure. I also like the cover of Sharkenstein. I know I saw pictures on Twitter. I don't know if it was a fan in Japan. Someone like made like an actual action figure of the shark of Sharkenstein. And it's like, oh, I want one. Like, I want one to like put on my work desk.
Apparently, like they love the shark movies over in Japan, like Shark, like all those.
Yeah, they're popular there. I know, like I've seen fan artwork, and there's even been like fan music videos from that.
Oh wow! Another movie I didn't realize is Dustin Ferguson, and it is on Tubi, but I didn't think it was. The Beast Beneath. You did that one, okay? Big Snake. He did Robo Woman. Okay, Robo Woman was okay. So I mean, I guess he does a couple good ones here and there, but. Oh yeah, he did Apex Predators with the one that I call Undertow because there was no sharks in it.
Oh, he did Silent Night, Bloody Night too, because I did see that one. Huh.
No, he did more than I thought. Oh yeah, he did do a Camp Blood 5. Murder Hornets. I mean, he's done a lot, but Clowns of Halloween. That was actually a decent one. Clowns of Halloween, the anthology. Okay, well, maybe he's done like 5% out of his 100 that were okay. But Patrick was saying James Corrales in his sideways hat. Sideways hat. Guy.
Yes, I know the Japanese poster, Sharkenstein. All the characters were all looking in one direction except James. He's looking in the exact opposite direction with his sideways hat. It just like stood out to me so much. I just thought, like, I love it.
Whose idea was it for him to have the sideways hat? Was it written in the script, or he thought it'd be funny, or do you know?
It was probably his idea, because I know Mark sometimes gives us leeway with our own wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
But I know James wears that like jumpsuit a lot in movies. I mean, he didn't wear it in Sharkenstein. But like, I've been watching a lot of Mark's shark movies, and James is in a lot of them, and he's wearing that same jumpsuit because he's like playing some kind of technician or some, he's on a boat or something, but that same work suit.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's like his signature. I think he even wore that in was it Return to Splatter Farm? That's like his signature wardrobe.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go back and look at all the James Corrales.
But no, like I remember, because I remember like him and Jeff like playing, technicians and like working on different ships and all of this. I've been watching all the different shark movies, but James is in that same work outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I sort of remember it now more than once. So, yeah. So I'm sure Mark will probably have some more shark movies in the future. I'm sure. I want to be in a shark movie. That'd be funny. I want to get eaten by a shark. So one of these days. But yeah, I'll have to have you sign Sharkula and Bigfoot. It was funny when we were signing. Let's see, what's the most times Kyle's been killed in a Polonium movie? I don't know.
Didn't he die like 3 times? Like he played different characters. Was it Shark? Was it Cocaine Shark?
Cocaine Shark. He died a bunch. Because he was a couple different characters. He died in the beginning.
Yeah, he was like a drug dealer in the opening, but then like he played a few other characters throughout.
Let's see. And then in the Jurassic Shark movies, he was killed. And then in your guys' movie, in the wheelchair, I think he got killed.
Yeah, with him being in the wheelchair, that homage, and he got like stabbed right in the top of the head.
Yeah. Who knows? That's some good trivia. How many times has certain people been killed in Polonium movies? Who has the most deaths in Polonium movies? There we go.
I don't know, because like it's not too often that the actors play multiple characters. Like sometimes Mark will like have more than one cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if like he like dies more than once in his own movies. Oh, I know Feeders 3, there was another actor. He played at least 3 different characters throughout the movie. I don't remember if his characters all died or not. I know the one didn't because there was a twist at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen Feeders 3 yet.
Yeah, I don't know who else in the chat has, but I've seen it. I gotta get it. I watched it on Tubi. I still gotta pick up the physical copy, but so many I don't even know how many Wild Eyes I got now with these. Probably almost close to 400 titles. Petch wants to know, how many times have you died?
Too many. I like playing the villain. I like killing characters, but instead, especially in Polonia's movies, I die a lot now. When I started out, I was sometimes the final girl, but now I'm pretty much, I'm just one of the victims.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to die. It's obvious in the trailer of Camp Blood that I die in it, so that's not a spoiler there. But it was fun to die.
Yeah, so I want to say I probably died in most of Mark's films, except for the few where I was the final girl. Sharkenstein, it's kind of on the fence. You don't know if my character dies or not. Camp Blood 7, I'm the final girl. Also, I survived in Camp Murder.
Yeah.
pretty much all the other movies I die in them.
More like 500 wild eyes. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to recount them. I don't know. I lost track of them.
But yeah, I remember the scene that you shared, the infamous, the one that you were in with the skull.
The brain, yeah.
Yeah, the brain, yeah.
So that was fun.
That was a nice homage to the Hannibal movie.
Yep, that's what he intended. So yeah, there's also a Texas Chainsaw like victim on a hook, and that was in the trailer. Yeah, because I don't really want to give anything away that wasn't in the trailer. I would like at first before the trailer, like, you know, some pictures post, you know, some stuff we keep behind, you know how that goes. And I was kind of surprised that he put up a 20-minute behind the scenes on YouTube. So I was like, well, that scene, I can post that picture. That's cool, whatever. So if he wants to post it. And, I can't show off my Wild Eye collection now because I got it in storage. I haven't brought it back over yet. I need to get my movies and dresser and stuff. So yeah, the only movies I got here, that's my Wild Eye collection, 11 titles. Here's the 11 to the 500. But yeah, I guess I could later on do a video of all the Wild Eye titles. So, and I need to catch up on the Raw and Extremes. I'm missing some titles. I want to get the rest of those. Then there's some Visual Vengeance that I don't have, but whatever. I still got a huge collection. So one day I will own them all. Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky enough to get a couple that were out of print even and stuff. So it's, yeah. So, but yeah. What was I going to say about Camp Blood? There was something else I was going to say. But yeah, besides the behind the scenes, and then that got a 30-second clip, and then there's another one where we're like spying on the girl, and he's like, let's go scare the shit out of those girls. We're like, nah, let's wait till morning, more daylight. That was fun. I did my last scene. Gosh, it was almost like 2:00 in the morning when they finished filming, and right after the last scene that I did, had to go right to the airport. A couple of us had to go, so we filmed throughout the day and had to change some stuff. And it was also the same day Patrick was there, and so there was some other stuff with my scenes that was changed, but it was fine though. But I mean, it was fun. So you know how things get changed too and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So I was expecting you to say that you were in such a hurry that you rushed to the airport and still had like blood on you or something.
No, I was clean. That was earlier in the night. There was another really funny scene. I'll just say a little, somewhat of a Porky scene, and then stuff added to it, and something. I do something that's really outrageous that people are gonna be like, what? So I can't wait to see people's reactions. It's gonna be so funny. I mean, it's a wild one. I do some crazy stuff in it, so. But that's what makes it fun, you know. It is whatever. So. But yeah, Patrick wants to know, do you have a film collection?
I do have DVDs. I have DVDs of my own films. Most of my DVDs are horror, but it's like kind of all over the place. I have like old like Universal movies. I have Hammer movies. I have, you know, the movies from the 80s. It just, my collection's just kind of all over the place. And I also have like fantasy and sci-fi movies, but definitely my horror section is definitely the largest. But you know, just little bits here and there, not really, you know, I have like a box set of like the Friday the 13th. I have a box set of the Nightmare on Elm Street, but I haven't really been buying a lot of movies lately. I know I've been picking up a few Hammer movies here and there, and you know, so I just get into moods where it's like, oh, lately it's been Godzilla movies. It's been so cold. I just been, you know, wrapping in blankets and just watching Godzilla movies, but I don't really think I own any of those. I think I was gifted Godzilla versus King Kong, but yeah, my collection is kind of all over the place.
I missed this earlier after the question. Echo was still here. He was, well, of course he's here, but he was saying that he has a few Polonia movies in his backlog: Motorboat, Feeders 3, and Death Reel that he needs to watch.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Death Reel yet, but yeah, I've seen Motorboat, and Feeders 3.
I'm sure you've seen Feeders 3. How was it? No, I didn't.
I don't know. There's that one actress. I thought she was pretty funny. The the one actress who was trying to change industries. Little bias there.
She was all right. I don't know.
I thought she was funny, although no one else seemed to be amused by her. But
Let's see. Do you have any IFC Midnight movies?
I mean, I know the Independent Film Channel. I'm not familiar with the Midnight movies.
Yeah, he's
I
the
don't know if that's
king. Yeah, he's got the king collection of those, just like I with Wild Eye.
Because I think I have like some of the Turner classic movies. I do have like some of my Hammer movies are like from like the Turner classics. So they'll have like some Peter Cushing and I have like some of those collections. It's like a couple of the Frankensteins and the Dracula movies. I don't think they're affiliated with IFC though.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And you mentioned what is this? Godzilla versus.
Yes, that was one of the movies I watched. One of the days it was like the show. That was the Showa era. Last weekend it was just really cold. It was like well below freezing. I didn't want to do anything, and so I was watching the ones from the 90s. But I did watch the one versus Gigan recently.
And then, what's your favorite Godzilla movie?
Oh, that's hard because I feel like each era has a different feel. Like with the from the 90s, definitely Godzilla versus Destroya. But as far as the recent ones, I did like Godzilla versus or Godzilla King of the Monsters. I'm not a huge fan of what they're doing with that, like those tunnels to the center of the earth in the King Kong movie. I did recently watch Monarch: The Legacy of Monsters, and they're totally going into that with the
the show that they have or whatever. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. How is that? I was thinking about checking it out.
I mean, the show deals with a lot of family drama. I know some of the complaints are like the pacing of the show. I mean, I was able to enjoy it. I liked it, but they are focusing a lot on this alternate, like how the monsters are traveling, because they're going into this realm. I've been calling it Middle Earth. I know that's not the correct term, but
Middle Earth. Mordo Baggins is going to show up.
I'm not a huge fan of what they're doing with that, but I don't know. It is what it is. But I would say of the recent ones, I do like I like Ghidorah. So I liked with Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I don't know about the Showa era was such a large span. It's kind of hard to narrow down which one I liked. But I do like Gigan, and yes, Gigan is good. Megalon. Oh, that was the one with Jet Jaguar. Yeah, and I think Gigan appeared in that one too. But yeah, in the old Showa eras, Gigan, I liked Ghidorah. Although the original noises that Ghidorah made, the cackling and almost like the cicadas, was I don't know. The noises that he made were kind of silly. But I would say Rodan had I liked Rodan's call. I thought it was even scarier than Godzilla's. But I don't know, that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Stephen? What's your favorite Godzilla movie?
Let's see. I haven't honestly seen all of them, and it's been a long time since I've seen like some of the originals. I don't even remember them too much. I should go back and watch them, but I watch so much stuff as it is. The ones that I've seen recently are all the newer ones, except for the Zero or whatever. I guess the new one that just came out. I haven't seen that one yet. But.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. I was invited to that, but the one weekend I wasn't feeling well, so it's like I missed out. But that I definitely do want to see that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. I guess since Echo unfortunately isn't working, Patrick, you want to come on? I can send you the link if you want to come on, I guess, and join us. So I feel so bad for Echo. That sucks. His Wi-Fi is down. That he wasn't able to join us in the group chat. Gosh. So, but I guess, yeah. If anyone wants to come on, why not? I guess other people got busy or didn't get the message. So. Wow, a show without Tim, though. We're going to have to mess with him and be like, the 150th, how dare you miss that?
Yeah, what gives Tim? Unless he's filming, then I guess we can give him a pass. But if he's not filming...
Yeah, well, yeah, he could be filming maybe. That's why he hasn't been online, so that could be, yeah. All right. But if he wasn't, then just.
Yeah, if he's not filming right now,
that's his only excuse.
Yeah.
We'll allow that, and then So let's see. Let me copy and paste this link, and I guess we'll bring Patrick on here. But yeah, any other shows you've been watching, catching up on, or besides Monarch?
I just finished Monarch. I had a long pause in between Man in the High Castle. I kind of like forgot about it, and then I realized I never watched the last season, so I'm watching that one now.
Mm-hmm.
I also recently watched the last season of The Mandalorian. I get behind like on new releases. I know on Facebook people talk about whatever new seasons, and it will take months for me to get around to it because there's just too many shows right now.
Oh yeah, I was saying that earlier. There's way too much to, you know. If I could just watch everything, like if I didn't have to work, I just got paid to watch stuff, then yeah, sure, that'd be great. But
and it's frustrating when a lot of time has passed in between seasons and I don't, fully remember. But I love that there's YouTube channels that are dedicated to recaps. It's like I don't have to, sit through an entire season or even movie franchises. Just type in season 1 of whatever, and there'll be like a 10-minute recap. I'm like, thank God for that. I absolutely love recaps.
Yeah. And then there's I haven't watched it yet. I think there's only like 6 episodes. The Echo that they did, the new Marvel Echo series.
Yeah, see, I'm ridiculously behind on all the Marvel stuff, like on the shows and the movies. It's mounting. There's so many of them that it's like
I'm behind on the Loki.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Marvels recently. I watched all that, and Miss Marvel, I watched that. I just haven't watched Echo. And yeah, Daredevil I'm way behind on, and all those old ones. I think I finished Jessica Jones. I watched Hawkeye. I watched I think they're on season 2 of Loki right now. I don't know. There's just
I watched the first season of Loki, but it's so easy to get behind because they're just cranking them out. It's like almost every week or every month they're announcing there's another thing. I'm like, oh, it's another thing I'm falling behind.
That's the thing. Like, there's the TV shows that I watch, and then new stuff, and it's like I can't keep up. This is just like, why?
Well, even the Star Wars universe, they're frequently producing more and more shows. It's like I haven't seen Ahsoka.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch Ahsoka.
I haven't seen that yet. I tried to watch Andor. I just couldn't get into it, but I was also kind of going through, a hard time. That might have been why.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, is Patrick having trouble with his connection too?
No, I'm here.
Okay. You just don't have the video. Okay, that's fine. I was like, okay. I guess someone else is.
I'm going Lamont Cranston tonight.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was just like, oh, not again. So
what evil lurks in the hearts of man?
The shadow.
Hi, Greta. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you, Patrick?
Good. Wow, I'm so impressed. He watched all the Godzilla movies and everything, and I asked Steven, and he hasn't. I think he's gonna lose his fanboy card here in a minute.
Well, I think you did. You said that you did. It's been a while since you've seen the movies, right?
Any of them, yeah. I'm way behind.
You're way behind.
Hey, at least I know what Godzilla is.
Yeah, but
never heard of it.
You know what's funny is I'm actually with you, Greta. They sort of America, for some reason, they just don't understand how to do Godzilla movies. They just don't get it. The Monarch series, and then treating Rodan and Ghidorah like henchmen, like secondary monsters. Whereas King Ghidorah is like Godzilla, even more than Destroya or Mechagodzilla. King Ghidorah is Godzilla's main nemesis. It always has been, and it just sucks that they treated him like a secondary monster. That's just how I look at it. I just had hope. I had hope that I would love to see a Pacific Rim Godzilla crossover. That's what I really would like to see. And with the open Earth that they've created, they could have that happen. They could have that where the breach is in there, and then they could bring on the Pacific Rim world.
Mhm. Yeah, I heard about initially they wanted to have a crossover between the two.
And that would be absolute fire. If Guillermo del Toro threw his weight behind it, I think there's a fighting chance that it could be made.
That would be really interesting to see a Godzilla movie made by him.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yes. You know, I said if they announced that the crossover, that would instantaneously be the movie of the year for fanboys. There would be no other movie out there we're talking about other than that, because it'll be such a huge event. But we'll see.
Isn't Del Toro? Is he the one who's I've seen they're making a new Nosferatu. Was Del Toro the one who was doing that?
He might be producing it, but Robert Eggers is making it.
Okay, so I've been seeing I've seen a few of the stills, and I'm looking forward to that coming out sometime this year.
Yeah, that's supposed to come out at the end of the year, and it's with Robert Eggers. He's the one that directed The Witch.
Okay. Yeah, I heard
that
that.
sounds promising.
Have you seen any of his movies? I've seen The Witch. I have been. Let's see. I haven't gotten The Lighthouse yet. I do got the Northman. I got a copy of that, but I don't have a copy of The Lighthouse. My sister said don't get it. She said it was really horrible. But the Northman is supposed to be pretty good. I mean, I guess who is it? Bill Skarsgård. He looks to be in phenomenal shape, and he's doing the vampire movie as well.
Yeah, I think I've seen all three. Like, The Lighthouse. Yeah, that one was pretty dark.
Nobody.
You know, I tell people this is like that. If you really like The Lighthouse and you really like that atmosphere, there's another movie that came out a couple of years ago. Xavier Gens did it. And it was called Cold Skin with Ray Stevens. That movie is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Really like that a lot. And it has sort of like almost like the same premise, like a man being isolated on an island, but it has a science fiction kind of twist to it as well. But it's really cool. It's a really cool movie. Yeah, Xavier Gens is a director that gets overlooked a lot. Nobody really knows him. He's a Spanish director. He's amazing. He's amazing. So, Steven, 150 episodes, huh?
Yep. So.
Now, you're going through your top 10 moments of the show, right?
Yeah, so many.
I know. What has been your Oh, wait a minute. Greta's got a cat.
Yeah, you just now notice. I'm like, I wonder how long it's going to take him to notice.
She makes a cameo almost every podcast that I'm on.
That's amazing. Well, now that I know that, now I'm gonna have to just like straight out just have to invite you over on my show now. Oh, did I do that? Oh shit! Oh, I'm in trouble.
On air too.
I'm in trouble too.
Hijacking on someone else's podcast.
Like, oh, bye. No, I'm just kidding.
But she has a cat. That's a free pass for me.
Yeah, I'll allow the cat pass.
Okay.
That's the cat clause.
Yeah. It's blood clause too. What's your cat's name, Greta?
This is Nadia.
Nadia.
I have another one sleeping next to me. That's Maya, and I have a third one I adopted, Anya.
Oh, I have a cheetah named Paladin. He's a cross between a cheetah and a domestic British short hair.
Oh.
Yeah, he makes cameos, but mostly during the summer.
Otherwise, he's curled up, right?
This one likes attention.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now he went downstairs now, but for about 5 hours today, he slept underneath his blanket. It's wintertime, Steven. Cats love being warm. When people see cats outside and they think, oh, they got all that fur on them, they're all warm. That's not necessarily true. Let me tell you, especially for short hairs.
Yeah. Echo was wondering about my idea for the House of Horrors, and did I think it would last this long? Nah, I'm surprised it's been this long. I mean, it's been a few years now. I decided.
That's a great question, Echo. I'm really interested in seeing how Steven answers that.
So, well, I mean, some other people who had their shows, and then I figured I started the show not too long after I had booked Danielle Harris on the Midnight Hour. I decided I could do this. So I just was like, yeah, let's see, what do I want to call it? House of Horrors, that'll work. And yeah, I just made sure it wasn't taken already and just thought of it. And I've been to so many conventions and so many connections of people that I know. It's like I could even done it longer before. I probably had missed opportunities of guests I could have had, but it still worked out when it was meant to happen, and just.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that the official party line of how the House of Horrors got started?
Well, we had a different name you wanted to give it, Bigfoot vs. Zombies, but.
So what happened? This is the true story of the House of Horrors.
Oh, let's see. Okay, what's the true story?
The true story is that Steven did indeed book Danielle Harris, and he booked her. He booked her on the Midnight Hour, and then he was sitting there saying how he wanted to bring the Midnight Hour, like Felicia Rose and Scout Taylor Compton, and then this guy went to him and said, "Listen, why are you doing that? Why are you bringing other people, all these guests, when you yourself could be doing a show and bringing them there? Maybe you should be the one doing a show and bringing those guests to you."
Yeah.
And so Steven said, "Well, I never thought about that. Okay, I think I could do that. How do I do that? Well, here, let's get it going." And so then they worked on it, and him and his silent partner worked on it to create the show and the format, and then it got hosted by the silent partner.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you did host the first one, yes, because I was having some internet issues, some StreamYard issues. So yes.
It's always cool, though. It's really cool, though, to see that you very hard and you came out swinging. And, it's been a hoot watching it go. I had to tell the story, Steven, because I feel like a proud papa. Like, go on, you can do this.
The true story. That's
the true story.
It's like there's a partial story. That's only a little of the story, but yeah.
But then you're right though. But then once you got on it, and all of a sudden, once you connected with the Polonia pals, I just think the show really just flew. Took off.
Mm-hmm.
We have you have guests like Greta, and you've had all the Polonia pals on, and you finally got Mark on the show.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, as an outsider, as someone who's a fan of the show, Greta, I wanted that so bad for Steven, because Steven has been such a huge supporter of all things Polonia. He's probably been the biggest fan of Mark that I know of, and I just wanted him to have a chance to interview Mark, and then it's like, man, but we heard that he was very press shy. And then it's like, he doesn't go on, he doesn't talk to anybody. And then all of a sudden, we saw him do an interview for Amityville in Space for Entertainment Weekly. Then it was like, oh, we got to get him on the show.
Yeah.
So but now that he's got Mark on the show, now who's next for you, Steven? Who are some of the guests who you'd like to see come onto the show in 2024?
Well, hopefully the return of Danielle Harris, Scout. I'm hoping to get. Let's see, who else am I trying to go for? Let's see. Maybe Kane Hodder eventually. And this is whoever I see at conventions, see who I can maybe pick up. Well, let's see. Echo said, Papa Cheetah. Can I borrow the keys to the Lamborghini? I want to pick up some nuns and clowns.
No doubt about that. No doubt. No doubt about
And I
that.
just want to add, Stephen, I'm so happy for you that you finally actually got to work with Mark, and you
an official Polonia pal now.
You are a Polonia pal. I'm
Officially.
so happy you got to be part of the magic. And
Yeah. It took a while, but I actually joined you guys. So, and hopefully more eventually, which I'm sure. So I know tons of stuff coming out. So, but
I do have a question for you, Greta. I asked this. I asked this when Danielle was on the show, but I'll ask you the same question: Is do you ever audition for anybody else other than Mark? Do you see yourself working for anybody else other than the Polonia brother films?
Oh yeah, I've worked with other directors, but with Mark, most of the time he doesn't audition. Like he pretty much goes with who he knows, and he'll just send us a message like, "Hey, do you want to be in this movie? Do you want to be in that movie?" But yeah, I got my start in New York, and I met Mark I met him at a convention, but I knew of him through a few of my other actor friends, Wayne Johnson and Cassandra Hayes. They had worked on Zillafoot, so he was on my radar, and then I got to meet Mark, and I think we met at ScaraCon, and then if Mark knows and likes people, he'll just send messages. Do you want to be in this? Do you want to be in that? But I have worked, I have auditioned and worked with other directors.
So, were you in Zillafoot with Anthony? That was Anthony directed that one. Were you in that one?
No, I wasn't in Zillafoot.
I saw that it just hit Tubi, so I have to go over and watch it.
Oh, it did hit Tubi? Okay.
Yeah.
Cassandra and Wayne are in that, and I've worked with them in Tales of Dracula, which was not a Polonia movie. It was filmed in Binghamton, New York. It's it was filmed in black and white. So the movie's an homage to the Universal movies. There's Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman are in it. So they try to do like real effects, and so we all had worked together on that. And then we follow each other, on social media, and I learned about the other project that they were working on.
Is that a danger to a working actor? Is it a danger to work with if someone knows your work, like you find yourself doing a lot of movies under just one director, and you don't have to audition, and you get asked to come on to do the role and whatnot? Is that a danger though to an actor to get caught up in doing that too much? It takes their edge off. They're comfortable at performing at a certain level because the movie's at a certain level. Is that a danger? Find yourself like, man, I'm gonna pass on this because I want to do something a little bit more substantial.
I mean, I know with Mark, like he knows what I'm comfortable with, and if there's sometimes when I read descriptions on movies, sometimes it doesn't interest me, so I won't even bother to audition.
Oh, we got someone here. Titus.
Holy cow! Oh my gosh, this cocaine shark himself.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. I don't think you've been on since I've seen you at the Stalking set. I think it's been since then, since you've been on the show. Before that.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have been.
So what's new with you?
Not too much. Just kind of laying low.
Fun.
No. Very good job in Doll Shark, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. That was a fun one.
Yeah, I was. You know, it's funny. You and your wife didn't you didn't take a credit for that. You did that under. What's this? What do they do? It uncredited. You did that role uncredited. I was always curious. I always wanted to know why. No, coming out. But were you and because you and Natalie were really good in that.
Well, thank you, but I think we did get credit. I'm not sure.
Because I looked at the opening credits and the end credits. I didn't see you guys on there, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know who that is. I know who these are, but they didn't. I was just wondering if that had been a mistake or what have you. But that was an interesting movie.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, Stephen. I'll shut up.
No, that's right. It was. Yeah, I enjoyed Doll Shark myself. I got my copy in storage there. I got to get my movies, but yeah, that was a fun one. Good song too. It's like Jeff Kirkendall had to be in there, even if he wasn't just mentioned by name. That was fun. But yeah, so as I was saying, I know besides I know you didn't make it, unfortunately, but I got to see the premiere of The Stalking, and they had added some scenes for you as Mr. Johnson, which is really funny. So people, when that comes out, will enjoy that for sure too. I think. I guess Wild Eye. Yeah, I guess Wild Eye is going to pick it up. So it's great. It's great. I got to be in a Polonia movie and be in a Wild Eye movie. It's like it's a 2-in-1 off the bucket list. So
There you go.
And then I guess I don't know exactly when it'll be out. Hopefully within the next couple months. Camp Blood 9, Sterling Entertainment. Yeah, shameless promotion there or publication there. Sorry, but yeah. So
that's right.
Echo was saying, I missed that. Sorry. Yeah, he's having Wi-Fi issues. That's why he's not on here. He's in the chat, but he's saying I should be a guest. Yeah, you'll have to host it, of course. So I'll just ask myself questions. So how was it working on set? Well, it was good. Thank you for asking.
Oh, you know, Steve's gonna have a hell of a writer list though if he's a guest. Yes, I need my own private room. I need a bag of green M&Ms.
So, yeah, I was the diva on the set. But yeah, so just hanging out. Anything interesting or fun going on, Titus, or just whatever?
No, nothing lately.
So, all right.
Wow, you guys are nothing's in pre-production?
There's a lot of pre-production, but can't say much about it.
Oh, right, okay, yep.
Yeah, we know if it's not on Internet Movie Database,
it's right. We don't talk about it. If it's not on the first rule of IMDb. If it's not on IMDb, you don't talk about it.
No, hopefully by June there'll be some more.
Yeah.
Are you going to do any conventions this year, Titus?
Probably not. I do a lot with local theaters, so I'm going to be pretty much wrapped up with that.
Oh, cool. Now, is that something you and Natalie do together?
Yes, we do. We actually met on stage.
What was the play?
It was Miracle on 34th Street.
How cool is that?
It was a miracle.
Now, did anybody videotape? Did you get a videotape of your performance together on that show?
I don't think they were doing that then. We might have. But then the next play we were in was Oliver, and he ended up killing her.
That's the Charles Dickens Oliver?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That's cool as hell. How about you, Greta? Do you do live theater yourself?
I have done some theater, but I actually got my act. I started acting with films, and then realized I probably should do some theater to help improve my acting. I did some musicals. I was in a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta. I had a small role in Man of La Mancha. I've done some like comedy skits on stage, and I was also in. I played Estella in Great Expectations.
Okay, that's another Dickens role.
Yep.
Yeah, very well. Wow. Maybe that's the secret to the Polonia pals. They're all Dickens actors.
Dickens. What about
Yeah,
you,
did
Patrick?
you-
Have you done some acting? I was in theater.
Oh no, not me. My background's in live music. I used to work in nightclubs for 10 years. So I did live band. But I love acting. I love music. I love the art. So
Yeah, I did stuff in high school, and I was in ITS, and I did a couple community theater. I was the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland.
Nice.
that would have been cute.
That sounds like a fun role. The Cheshire
Yeah.
Cat.
Unfortunately, I didn't go, can you stand on your head? Couldn't pull that off.
Can you go invisible? Can you just make yourself invisible? That would be really great.
Yeah, do that.
I went into method acting for that. I turned myself invisible.
All we want to see is a smile. That's it.
What was also funny, besides me grinning, like when I came on, they had like a silver smiley face on like this little stick went up, and like I held it up, and they kept it dark, and so it looked like glow in the dark like smile coming on stage. And then I even had I guess people thought it was funny. Did it for the first couple shows, but the woman who directed it, she gave her son the part as it was either Tweedledee or Tweedledum, one of the two. I forget which one, but like he was horrible. He couldn't act at all, and she just put him in the show just because she directed it. And a lot of us, even on the side, were like, "Oh my gosh, this is so bad." I understand you want to give him something, but to give him such a big role, it was like. No. But during that scene, well, she was talking to them. I had like a little cat toy mouse, and I was like playing with it and stuff, and people thought that was funny. And she got all irritated, like, "Don't bring that back on tape." Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, people like it, but yeah, but whatever. And then the girl who played the queen was hilarious. I would like mock her. She'd be like, "Get that dormouse out of my courtroom." And so I said it really loud, like when I was getting my makeup on. And she's like, "All right, where's the cat?" She carried me all the way from the stage. I'm like, but that's fun. So.
Are you looks like you're building something there, Titus.
I'm remodeling the kitchen.
Oh, nice. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that Greta's cat has stayed on her shoulder all this time.
Yeah. Oh no, she's not. She did move on.
Oh, okay. It looks like I thought she was still on your shoulder there. I'm like, she hasn't moved at all because of the light. Okay, the lighting.
Camouflage, just blend into
really
the
dark.
light.
Yeah, she's a camouflage cat. So remodeling the kitchen, huh?
Yeah, it's been quite the project. Hopefully get it done this year.
Quit your bitching in the kitchen.
See, Echo did stage crew. I'm sorry, stage crew in 10th and 11th grade, but left because me and some of the others didn't get along. Yeah, theater can be a little bit dogfighting.
I never had any problems, but I guess sometimes, depending on who. Well, besides that community theater, I was saying the mom. That was the only issue I had. But usually everybody gets along, has a good time. But there are some every now and then, those ones that ruin it for people, unfortunately. So, in any acting place, pretty much. So.
Yeah, there's always that one.
So what's been your favorite role that you played in, Titus, as far as film wise goes?
Film wise, can't say yet.
Something.
One of my very favorite, the first role I've been in was Outpost Earth, and Mark Logan and Brett Piper collaborated, and that was my first movie, my favorite movie.
Okay. How about you, Greta? Was your first movie? What was the very first movie that you did?
That would be Tales of Dracula. I got to play one of Dracula's brides, and I absolutely loved that role. When I was growing up, I would sometimes, I would watch the Hammer movies, and I always loved vampire brides, and I was like, I want to be like that one day, and I actually got to be a vampire bride. So it's like, you can check that off the bucket list. I got to be Dracula's bride.
Now, do either one of you have a bucket list role that you would like to tackle?
I like to play villain roles, and I have pretty much played a lot of different types of villains. I've been a witch, I've been a vampire, I've been like an assassin, a serial killer. Not really sure if there's any other type of villain roles. I've like been a henchwoman. Not really sure if there's any other ones I would love to play. Although I almost got to play a Russian femme fatale. In fact, I was working on my Russian accent, but the film fell through, so I have not been able to complete that. So maybe I can add playing some sort of Russian villain.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Check that out. How about you, Ted?
Once again, I can't really say because it hasn't come out yet, but I
So there is a bucket. Yeah.
already kind of played one of my dream roles.
Okay. Can't wait to see those. It's always interesting. I say, can't say, like, oh, all right. We know it's going to be good when you can't say. But
Your role in Cocaine Shark seemed like that was fun to play.
It was a lot of fun to play. Yeah.
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I liked with when you were acting with Natalie, like that must have been really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was kind of a mashup of two movies that kind of went together. So
James Bond style Russian villain. Да, конечно.
There you go. Oh, it's like, oh, so you're going to be in the next James Bond. All right, Greta, good for you.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah, it'd be cool. I don't know what's more fun. Whenever you get a new James Bond movie, you always go see what the names are going to be because they've had so many unusual names, especially for the Bond girls.
Well, yeah, especially in the earlier ones too, like in the Sean Connery era. It's like some of their names were, can't really do that today.
No.
Well, that's why I like Austin Powers, how they made fun of the names and stuff. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you said. Like how they always made fun of it in Austin Powers. That was funny. I don't know if there was rumor that there might be another Austin Powers. I don't know.
Oh, please no. Please no.
I agree with that.
Please no.
Yeah, that doesn't need to
No, nobody's asking for another Austin Powers movie ever.
No.
Yeah, that pretty much has gone its course there.
He stayed there too often, and then man, that movie, The Love Guru. Holy cow! It's not very often we see somebody's career end, and you know exactly what happened. And for Mike Myers, man, The Love Guru, as soon as that movie came out and tanked, that was it. You didn't see him again at all. It's like it was shockingly fast how that went. It went, okay, well, it didn't do so well, but what are you gonna do next? And then he didn't do anything next.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
You're right. I haven't really thought about the last thing that he did.
Yeah, I think he's done a couple of small supporting roles, but he has not opened a movie since The Love Guru.
Yeah, I was gonna say not a movie, but he has a fairly recent show on Netflix that was about a secret society, like almost like the Illuminati that he started.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, but I think he's part of an ensemble cast in that one, though, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He, there's no more, leading man role. I mean, that ended with The Love Guru. That was just shocking to see.
I don't
'Cause
even
he-
really remember that much of the Love Guru. I remember a couple lines, but it was like, eh.
I'd like to see what he could. I'd like to see what he could do. I'd like to see what he could do in a drama.
Maybe, yeah.
Comedians make they make great dramatic actors. Is it hard to play comedy for you two, for Titus and Greta? Is it hard for you to do comedy?
I think it depends on the character and the writing. If the character is kind of a ditzy and airhead, just kind of go with it. I know, like my own natural humor is more kind of like a dry, sarcastic, but sometimes, I'm thinking, Stephen, of like Feeders 3, like with that type of humor, just kind of ditzy or whatever. Like I could just kind of roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting role, which we were talking about earlier, of course. So, yeah, it's fun doing crazy stuff. Like I said, I like doing comedy roles. I mean, I'll pretty much do whatever, but yeah.
I want to see you break the record. I want to see you, Steve. Steve, I want to see you break the record of how many times you get killed in a movie.
How many times I get killed? Okay. Well, I don't want to say yet. So I mean, I get killed in one, but
yeah, but you get killed 3 times. You gotta get.
You're talking about in the same movie, like how many characters I can play to get killed.
Right. Because we know that Kyle got killed 3 times in Cocaine Shark.
Yeah. So that'd be fun. Just play different characters that get killed.
I wish Titus would have killed Kyle for the 3rd time, and then grab his body and say, "Why won't you die?"
How many times have you died now? What is this? What was that movie? The Many Deaths of Ian something where he.
Yeah, The Many Deaths of Ian Stone.
Stone, yeah.
That was a badass.
The Many Deaths of Kyle.
That was a badass movie.
Yeah, it was. That was one of those After Dark Horror Fest movies.
Yeah, it was. It was. They used to play the hell out of that on Sci-Fi Channel at 2 a.m. Never played it during the day or prime time. It was like every time I saw that movie on, it was always on like at 1 a.m. and I never got a chance to see it until I actually found a copy.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of them, but I think I got the set with Butterfly Effect 3. But yeah, I need to go back and find those. Those were all good movies. Those 8 cuts that I have for it. I wish they would come out with more.
Do you and Natalie have a film collection yourself, Titus?
We do. Quite extensive.
How many films in your collection?
A couple hundred.
That's not bad. Now, Greta says that she has all the movies that she's been in. Do you own all the movies that you guys have been in?
Not yet, no. I think I have most of all the ones that we've been in, but maybe not all of them.
So when you watch the ones that you've been in, do you ever think, "Oh, I wish I would have portrayed it this way," or you just sit back and enjoy it?
Both. I sit back and enjoy it, and then think about how I could have done things differently and log that away to the next one.
Does the title of the movie, like I know sometimes a movie doesn't get titled like the official title until after the movie's shot and then can. But I heard that Cocaine Shark was actually going to be called Narco Shark, and then they changed it in the middle of shooting to Cocaine Shark.
Yeah.
Does the title of a movie, does it affect your acting when you hear that? Like, okay, we're gonna do this movie. It's gonna be, instead of saying, like an action title, Save Tomorrow or Today's the Last Day, like a serious title, and then someone comes up there and says, well, the new movie's gonna be called Cocaine Shark or Amityville in Space. Does that affect your performance because you have a hard time taking it serious?
No, not really, because basically we don't know what the final title will be until we're done. So we just go with what the original title is.
I would think that if I walked to a set and they said, okay, the movie's going to be called Cocaine Shark, to me it would seem sort of hard to get up and put on a 100% performance for a movie by the name of Cocaine Shark. It just would seem to be hard to do that. It'd be hard to take it seriously, to like what energy level do I give this movie? Like, am I going in there at 50%? Am I going in there at 60%?
Regardless of the title, I always go in there at 100%.
And you Greta, does the title affect the level of your performance?
No, because when Mark gives me the script, I read through it just to kind of get a feel for what the whole movie is and kind of what he's looking for, and I just focus on my character and how.
Oh, yeah, Bob.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
That was weird. And also just focus on my character and how my character engages with everyone into the situations.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with both of you. I mean, regardless of the title, just go for the character, just go all out. So yeah. And I think though, like it wasn't even Mark who changed it. It was like Narco Shark, and then once it was released, I guess because of the whole Cocaine Bear and that being popular, it was changed after the fact.
Yeah, Rob's famous for that. But I didn't know if he actually did that to Mark's films. I know Rob does that for other films at Wild Eye, I guess, but I didn't know if he did that for Mark's movie.
I actually think when Mark was on, he was saying how someone had said, "Hey, is that your movie?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so." And then he watched the show. He's like, "That is my movie." He's like, "No, that's not my movie." Oh, surprise! That would be weird to come across it and not even realize it, but
right.
As long as it's released, whatever. So. Oh boy, what else? So nothing to promote for there. Both top secret projects. So I guess we'll just find out later on with this. I was like, hey, anything you want to promote? Yeah, but I can't right now.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Steven? What's coming on to the House of Horrors? Anything? Any potential new guests, new shows that you can talk about?
Yeah, on the 3rd of February, got Angel Bradford. And then I'm going to do a show on a Wednesday with, on the 22nd. What day did we agree that was? I think 21st was the Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I said there. Because I think you have a show on Tuesday, Patrick, on the 20th. So I didn't want to do it since we have a lot of same people.
No, you can always do your show whenever you need to.
Oh, I know, but I just like to, so everybody can see since we have all the same people pretty much. I mean, there's other people too, but I like to have, different days. But she gave me different options. And hopefully I say her last name right, Bennett. She was in The Influencer. She's got a movie coming out called Blood and Snow. She was in the movie The Butchers. So yeah, she'll be coming on, like I said, on that day, the 21st, on a Wednesday.
Nice.
Let's see. And then I'm talking to some people just to get an official date. I don't really want to say yet until, I get the official date. So,
yep.
But yeah, so those are the next couple shows coming up. And yeah, I got to go back. I want to try, I got to do more of the one-on-one shows. It's just been crazy the last month and stuff though, but I'm going to try to do more of that and try to do a few more Wild Eye reviews. Of course, I'm just like behind on stuff. So,
Steven's going to be doing a show where he's going to be showing off the entire 500 Wild Eye movies that he has.
I should do a show where I show off 10 an episode. Episode 1, here's the first 10 episodes.
You know, that's not necessarily a bad idea. You could actually do that.
10, yeah, I could just do 10 at a time.
That's right. That would be a fun show.
The
You know,
anticipation.
what's your favorite movie in each of your collections, Titus and Greta? What's your favorite movie that you own that you're not in, that you're not starring in?
I would have to say Die Hard.
Yippee ki motherfucker!
That's a Christmas movie.
Yes.
It is. Yay! We all say Christmas. All right.
Yay!
For me, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
With
Nice.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what about you,
And-
Patrick?
Mine would be A Dark Song by from ISC Midnight. So that would be my favorite movie that I have in my collection.
What about you, Steven?
I hate that question. I really do. It's such a movie whore. I've always enjoyed Stephen King's The Stand. That's been one of my favorites for a long time.
The
You
one
know,
from the
that's
90s,
interesting.
the miniseries.
That's really interesting. You mentioned that, Steven.
Yes, I know, and I hate you for that. But good job. Go ahead and announce it. It's fine if you want to say why is that interesting, Patrick?
Well, no. This is the House of Horrors. We're gonna be promoting the House of Horrors, and our guests Titus and Natalie and Greta. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
But we do got to give a shout out to Echo. And he did a really nice shout out to the professor because Professor Macabro has been shouting out people this month. And I saw that Echo did return the favor, so we got to give Echo a shout out for that. Yeah.
And while we're mentioning him, I do appreciate him coming on, and I'm glad he joined us on the House of Horrors, and he's really been improving and doing a great job, and
Yep.
I really enjoy having him as a co-host.
Yeah, you guys are fire, man. You and Echo, you guys are on fire.
Mhm.
Hello, Natalie.
Hey, Natalie, background.
Bye.
Yeah. So, how big is your kitchen? And you must be. It looks like we're looking. Are we looking at the roof in the background? Or are you? Are we looking at your roof, Titus, or are we are looking at the back wall?
That's the roof.
Okay. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wall cabinets. What is that? Yeah. Good.
I bought a fixer upper and I'm still fixing it up.
HGTV helping out.
Should contact them. Hey.
Yeah.
For a
Come on
live
over.
episode. So this is what we're gonna do for the kitchen. Here's some designs you can pick out.
Yeah, those shows always think it's so easy, don't they? You go there, next thing you know, you just go, oh man, I can go ahead and totally revamp my kitchen. And then you get in there, like, well, what am I missing here?
Yeah, and then they get it done in a half hour. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, that's
If only we could edit that time and make it fast forward through.
You know, there's a horror movie in this, Titus.
There you go.
Oh,
They're
we'll have,
really-
to
yeah.
let Mark know. Be like, hey, we got an idea for a movie that me, Greta, and Natalie, we could all be in. Home
Well-
guide too.
Well, Greta mentioned that the barn fell, or who was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, well, maybe Mark got to do is get together, you know, his whole the whole Polonia Pal army and raise a barn like they did in Witness.
Yeah.
Nobody saw Witness.
Was that Harrison Ford?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 'Cause I was gonna say I feel really old if you guys have not heard of Witness.
You're like, oh, I'm the only one.
I'm the old guy here.
No, I've heard of Witness. I haven't seen it.
It's a great film. It's a really good film.
It's been forever since I've seen that. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen in a long time. It's like I know it, but yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. It's like, yeah, then I mix movies up. Did that happen in that one? I don't know. There's just so much in this brain of movies. It's just like,
Oh yeah. Well, it does seem like there's more and more movies coming out. And have you guys? I've talked about this on I talked about this on my channel, but I'll ask Greta and Titus this. Are you guys concerned with the Tubi announcement that they're going to be doing less and less independent films? They're going to be doing more and more like mainstream stuff. Like other networks are starting to put their movies on Tubi. And they said that they're not going to be showing just anybody's movie. Like like.
I hadn't heard that, so I'm not sure, but yeah, that is concerning.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing that too, and that's very disappointing. And
yeah, especially since they got such a great selection on there now. That's like the best part of it. It's like
they do. Their collections are so much more than the paid services.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope they don't ruin it.
I really hope so too. That's my concern. It's like, man, there's so many fun movies out there to watch, and I just don't want to see them go away either. I don't want to see, oh gosh, they're showing this. Anything that you can get from a major studio is something I really don't want to see on Tubi. I really don't. I've already seen it. And anybody else can see it at any time. This is a nice bastion for the independent filmmaker. This is where our new filmmakers are coming from. People complain all the time. Oh man, it's the same old people. Well, there's a reason for that, because they're the only people that actually get seen. That's the problem. Steven, I'm going to go ahead and jump off so I can let you have your last segment to yourself.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end it soon. It's been over 2 hours, so I think we've had a good show tonight. I guess everybody who's going to show up has. So it's like, watch us this ready to go, and then Tim pops up. Oh, sorry, Tim.
It's all right. It's all right. So always next week.
You'll have to be on the 151st show, Tim.
Yeah. Well, technically, next week would be your 150th show, because the first one was with me.
Oh yeah, that's true. So
that's true. So Tim can come on next Saturday.
The 150th part 2. Who else wants to come on? Whoever didn't come on tonight, you can make it on tomorrow, or I mean next week. Well, no, next week's the 3rd though, so that's right. Yeah,
that's Angel.
That's Angel. So yeah.
Man, have you seen Angel Bradford's work, Greta?
No, I'm embarrassed to say I don't recognize the name.
She's a corker. She's a comer. She started out as a makeup artist, and now she's gone on to acting, and wow, just blew up. How about you, Titus? You ever heard of Angel Bradford yet?
I don't think so.
Oh wait, Steven, didn't you post? Wasn't she in Debbie Does Demons?
Yeah,
I did just recently watch that. Did she play the hostess in that?
I believe so. I think she was Debbie. Yeah, I think she was Debbie in it.
Okay, I did recently watch that, so I have seen her.
Yeah, she. I love this story, but she was saying how she started out as makeup. She was a makeup artist, and then she got a role in a movie where her character had to die. Her character got kicked to death, and she had to make her own. She made her own prosthetic as a makeup artist. She put it on herself as a makeup artist, and then she died as the actress. That's gotta be the coolest. That's gotta be the coolest thing you can do on a movie set.
It's like, wait a minute, let me add some more blood. Let me add some more prosthetics for my own death.
Yeah,
And
then you make your model of yourself. Then you stand back and watch yourself get killed. It's like that's got to be like the best opening, like one of the best opening jobs ever. But yeah, she's an up and comer. Definitely.
She was in Wolf Hollow, I think in the beginning. a movie called Hollywood Werewolf, Amityville Ripper, Slumber Party Slaughter Party 2, The House That Eats Flesh.
That's coming out soon.
Yeah. And I know that I'm reading off just the regular IMDb, but I know on IMDb Pro, if you have that, I do, of course, but there's like a lot of pre-production and post-production stuff she's done too.
Yeah. Gonna be directing. Gonna get a crack to. She's co-directing a movie right now.
It's a short, Sorority Babes, and
Yeah.
Jessa Daisy is in it too, and she did she actually posted some pictures up. She did Lynn Lowry's makeup. She was like, "Well, I didn't know I would do a Legend's makeup." And so,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
speaking of Jessa Daisy, probably have or see. I'm gonna have to ask her if she goes by Flux or Daisy because her Facebook and then her acting role. So I don't know which she prefers to go by. Which I will find out so I can do the correct.
That's gonna be a very interesting interview.
Yeah.
Have you guys? If you guys, it's Titus and Greta. Last question to you before I let you guys go. But if you could interview one person, and if you could interview one peer, who would it be?
That's a good question.
I'm available. No, just kidding. Go ahead.
If I could interview anyone, it'd be Denzel Washington.
That's a great one. How about you, Greta? Jackson Galaxy for her. Jackson Galaxy for Greta.
Who? Who were you saying?
Jackson Galaxy for you.
Who is?
I don't know that name.
I don't even know that.
Oh, he's a world famous cat guy.
Oh, okay, a cat person. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
I
cool.
would probably go with Guillermo del Toro. He seems to be an interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be very cool. That would be very cool.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap it up too. I got to get up at 5 for work tomorrow, and it's been over 2 hours. So it's been fun. Thank you for co-hosting, Greta, and Patrick joining us, and Titus, and Michael Bailey.
Congratulations on the 150. I got the right number, 150. Congratulations.
150.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you for number 2.
To come, and more.
See you for 200.
Yes. Yeah. I'll see how the 200 will, and then the 300 for it. So it'll go on for years.
That's right. You can do it.
Oh yeah. So, alrighty then, and thanks to everyone in the chat and Echo, man, the Wi-Fi. Thanks for sticking around in the chat. So hopefully for Angel the Wi-Fi will work. So we know how that happens. That sucks, damn Wi-Fi. It was raining here. I was afraid. I was like, oh, I hope the Wi-Fi doesn't go out. And there it goes. It happened for one of us, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see who was on. Aaron Lilly was on earlier. Michael Bailey Smith, Carissa. So it's been a good show. So
Chadwick. Got a shout out for Chadwick.
And Chadwick, yes, of course. So yep. All right.
All right.
Anything else you want to say before you go, or just have a good night?
Have a great night.
All right. Take care, and we'll see everybody else next week for Angel Bradford. And I'm going to end it up.